Folks, we're speaking to Representative Ben Baker. He's a Missouri State Representative. He's a good friend of the station and of many of us here. He is from Southwest Missouri and serves currently in the Missouri legislature. His wonderful daughter, Natalie, son-in-law, her husband, Davey, were killed last week in Haiti. Folks, I'm sure you've heard of this story. It is international in consequence. Ben, with whatever you are able to tell us, and there's probably a lot that you are not, have the plans progressed regarding hopefully a successful mission to bring Davey and Natalie back home? I understand our congressional delegation, which is fantastic, has been very involved in this. And secondly, I know there's a lot of ways for people to give. We have been posting and reposting the GoFundMe pages. I'm sure there is untold costs involved with bringing these two wonderful human beings back home. I'm sure it's complicated. I'm sure it's very expensive. So talk about the latest status of bringing them back home and how folks can still help.
Sure. So as you can imagine, with Haiti being in the condition that it is, it's literal anarchy. There's almost no government in place. And so doing anything that has a legal process with it is just extremely difficult. There's so many things that can happen along the way. And then communication is difficult. There's just, so many things in this process and we have such an angst about getting them home safe to the United States of America and getting them home. So there is a process in place that I think, barring unforeseen things, which is possible, but it's been quite a job to try to get this put together and all the things that have to happen, the documents that have to be put into place before they can transit, and then the security involved in any kind of transporting ground, especially ground transportation in Haiti, because of the situation there. And so we do have an airline that has agreed, which was probably at one point was the biggest hurdle, was because they just opened the airport and there's very few people flying in there, very few airlines. So finding an airline that would agree, we do have that in place. So if everything, goes smoothly, I think we could see possibly by the end of the week, them back into the States so that we can, have services and all of that. The support and the outpouring of love that we have received from this has been just remarkable and touched our hearts in so many ways. People started GoFundMe pages, trying to help in any way that they could. And it's just unbelievable to watch how people have been so generous to try to give and help us get them home. And that's our biggest thing. There's also many needs still there in Haiti with missions in Haiti. The Lloyds, all that's still up in the air. The kids have been dispersed temporarily. The houses, one house was burned and they were all looted. And, all of this is still up in the air with what's going on in Haiti. Jude's family, the other young man, the Haitian man that died and was killed, his family desperately needs prayer. Jonas, the one that found Davey and Natalie and Jude's bodies and had to see all of this take place. And he's 26 years old. He's dealing with some serious trauma issues and there's no one really there personally to help him through that. So there's just a lot of prayer needs, that just so many moving parts to all of this. And we never want to make it about us. Like the Lloyds need prayer. Jonas needs prayer. Jude's family needs prayer. He has 2 young kids. And so there's just so many things here that people can help with. Through the funeral home, there will be a link that people can give to as well. And all of that, we're directing our wishes is that everything is directed to missions to Haiti. We want to help the Lloyds. And I intend at one point, if God allows me to go to Haiti and to go back when Davey's father goes back. I feel compelled to do that. And so there's just a lot of things involved with this, but just know that we sure appreciate the people who have sent so many messages. I can't even keep up with it all. At some point we will, but we love everybody that has been telling Davey and Natalie's story and that has poured out their love toward us in all of this.
Representative Baker, I just want to say that you and your family are in our thoughts and our prayers. And if there is anything we can do here at News Talk STL, please don't hesitate to ask us with any way that we can assist. We want to help you in this tragedy.
Thank you so much. It means everything to our family right now.
Ben, thank you so much for joining us, and just so sorrowful and for this painful loss. And I'm thinking of you and praying for you every day, brother, and hope to get to see you soon. Thank you so much, Ben, for joining us today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tim. Have a good day.
Thank you too, as well. That's Ben Baker, folks. You can follow him, and there's a lot of information that he is putting up on his Twitter X feed at Ben Baker Mo.